AI makes mistakes. Sometimes it writes code that doesn't compile. Sometimes it misunderstands the requirement. Sometimes it confidently gives you a terrible design. But AI is not the reason that your code base is in trouble, even if AI wrote most of the code in it. Bad code breeds bad code. And even good code can breed bad code when people copy pasta it in the wrong place. That was true long before AI came along. A developer opens a nearby controller, a service, or Razor component, and they use it as a guide because it's the clearest example that they have. But if that example contains a workaround, then the workaround spreads. And AI does the same thing. It looks at the task, the files, the context that you give it. And if the strongest example is a local fix, it may produce another local fix. But it could do that faster than a team can stop and ask whether the pattern actually belongs. So the problem is not only can AI write good code, the better question is, what does our code base teach people and AI to repeat? Every feature in a code base is a lesson. Every class, every method, every property is an example of how to solve a particular problem. And if the examples are inconsistent, then the lesson remains in flux. If the examples are clear, then the lessons can be inherited. This is not just about having a bunch of documentation that will become outdated before anyone actually reads it. It's about having a few clear rules, working examples, and checks that people and AI can inherit. Not every commit has to be perfect code, but when you see something that the AI created that wasn't ideal, ask it why it made that choice. And if it points to another example in the code, then tell it to fix both the source and the new code. And then you can ask it, see if there's other places in the code base that could use the same fix. And if it does, then have it fix those as well. You could even add a process to do this automatically, but the first step is to make sure that your team is aware of the patterns in your code base and how they can actually be inherited, good or bad. This is intelligent engineering. It's what comes after vibe coding. Your developers have AI, but your organization needs the architecture, context, and checks that tells AI what is worth repeating. AI will still make mistakes. And your job is to make sure the code base doesn't encourage those mistakes to be repeated. I'm Chad Carter. I defined intelligent engineering, and I built DevNitro, the platform that runs it end to end. You already know what you're doing, so now go and create the software that your team can trust, support, and scale. And hey, if this helped, you know the drill. Plus, you may want to go ahead and share this with the developer that you like. And I'll see you in the next video.